Have you ever asked yourself, how do people move abroad? How do they take their whole family? How do they make money? How do they completely transform and change their life? Well, today I'm going to tell you exactly our plan, because that's exactly what we plan to do. We are changing our life, and we have been moving toward that for the last couple of years, and I really want to dive into when we're going to do it and how. So stick around and let's dive in. Hi, I'm Christy. I'm mama to 3 fun-loving, energy-filled kids. I'm wife to my best friend and now business partner. We're making big moves this year, and you're coming with us. So I've determined that there are 4 steps, things that we need to get done in order to go. And they are as follows. 1, how are we going to make money? 2, what are the actual physical steps to going, like the moving, the things all around us? 3, what are the legal steps that we need to take? And 4, where in the world are we going to go? And what school are the kids going to go to? Are they going to do school? Are we going to go back to homeschool? Those are all questions that need to be answered and are all very, very important. So if you watch this video, and I'm going to link above, you'll know the main place where we're getting our money from, which is through e-commerce. We have 2 brands that we've started building, and they're doing quite well, and we're starting to expand to different marketplaces, coming to Canada soon, and hopefully to the UK really, really soon too with our products, which is really, really exciting. But that's what we did. We knew we wanted to make a digital footprint online so we can work from anywhere in the world. And that's pretty much what we're doing. I do have a lot of other ideas and other things that I'm doing on the side, like little side hustles and passive income things that I'm doing, which I will be diving into in other videos as we go along. I've done a very short thing about stickers, but I actually have to revisit that because now that has to be all digitized as well, and just other little things. So I'm going to be putting that in other videos coming up. Now, here's the thing about the e-commerce side, and that is that since this was a fairly brand new thing to us, we had almost all of our inventory sent to us, and we have been inspecting it ourselves. And in so doing, we have a lot of inventory, and that is the biggest physical thing that we have impeding our move right now, and why we didn't make our August deadline. I'm gonna go ahead and show you a few clips of what I'm talking about, and if you've been around and seen my last couple of videos, you would have seen some of these. Now, it may not look like we've made much of a dent. We have, but we definitely have to push and do more than what we've been doing. And so we have all these boxes that are in my room. We have boxes in the kids' room right now, and we have boxes in the garage. Now, we did move out like one particular product completely, and so I'm gonna put on this very, very satisfying couple of clips of us moving that inventory out. We're getting ready to send out. How many boxes is this? 87? Look at this. 78 boxes. This is like about 2 days. Ziploc bag storage organizers.
16 boxes.
So we are looking over them, making sure that they're not broken, not chipped, everything is good to go. Putting in our sticker sheets, which I know that they look yellow, but they're actually transparent or translucent. What would you say? Transparent. Yes, transparent. And we have like a small one and a big one. And then, sorry, head. So he has his little station here. We only have this many left to go. That's only, what is that, 10 boxes? And then my station over here. Getting it done. boxes move and they're still selling right now, which is great. And I'm just so blessed and so thankful that that part is done. We just need to do more of those like big production days around here. A lot of the stuff that we are doing now is very small, and so the boxes don't feel like they're leaving as quickly as we would like because we're dealing with very small things. We have a timeline. We have something that we're trying to stick to, and I think it's gonna work. Number 2 is the physical aspect, right? So we did move out of our old house already. That was 1 year ago. And we moved into what was supposed to be 1 transitional year. So hopefully it will only be 1.5 years in transition into my parents' house. But here's the thing. Even though we decluttered and got rid of a lot of our stuff in that first initial move, which now I'm kind of kicking myself for not getting that footage because I would have loved to shown you how I did that, but I was just so like focused with getting the stuff done, getting the thing done, that I didn't grab my camera, I didn't get that stuff in. However, I am making an effort now to do that. And so now that we've been here for a year and we have 3 kids, clutter has happened, not to mention also the boxes for our inventory and stuff. So now I will be decluttering again, going through all of our books and seeing what is it that we really want to keep and take with us, what are the things that we can sell, and what are the things that we're just going to donate. And so if you're interested in seeing how I'm going to go about decluttering, please let me know down below, and I'll make that into a series of, our decluttering before our big move, and hopefully how we make a little bit of money off of that as well. If not, then like how are we finding like great places to give things away to. I think that would be really, really beneficial because I don't want to just like drop it off at Goodwill. I want to see how we can make a difference as well. That would be really important to me to do. Now, legal wise, this is something that every single country is different. So if you are considering a big move, you have to consider things like, is your passport good to go? Do you need to renew it? That's something that we looked into, and we have to renew all 5 of our passports. So I actually already have our passports ready to go to be renewed. I'm just missing the photos, and then we have to make our appointment at the post office and go ahead and get that done. So that is something that's in the works, nearly there, but not done yet. And then things like insurance, a car over there. What are we gonna do with our car here, actually? It's not necessarily legal, but very, that's more on the physical side, I suppose. How are we gonna get around? And then when we get back home, like how are we gonna get, around there? Those are questions that we're asking ourselves. So right now we have 2 cars here in the United States. We are planning on selling one of them and then keeping the other one here in some capacity. But you can't just like leave it sitting either. So these are questions that need to get answered. Also, then with insurance, medical insurance, car insurance, like how is that gonna work? And then moving them into an international rate, or do we get that in the country that we're going to? So other questions that need to get answered, which actually, if you're watching and you know the answers to these things, please put them down below, and man, I would be so grateful for the help and the guidance actually. Another thing, this is not legal. This is more in the physical portion of this. The cat. We have a cat. And my mom does not want the cat. So we have to figure out how to move our cat abroad. And I am questioning, like, is this something that would be good for her? I know that us as a family, we love her and she's a part of our family. I mean, my kids don't say that we are a family of 5. They always say we're a family of 6 because I'm missing Nandi, and Nandi is our cute little black cat. So we have to consider one of 2 things. Do we travel with the cat, or do we rehome the cat? That is a question that needs answering. And lastly, where are we going? And actually, this was the very first thing that we answered. Before we even decided 100% that we were moving, we visited the area that we're going to be moving to, which, anti-spoiler, we will be telling you where we're going, but just not in this video. It is abroad and it is beautiful, but I will be telling you that in another video. What we did was we traveled there, we scoped out the place, we looked up different schools, we visited schools, we interviewed people, we spoke to expats, we spoke to people in the neighborhoods, we spoke to locals, of course, and then we started looking up different neighborhoods as well and wanted to get the feel. I wanted to make sure that I felt at home. I wanted to make sure that it's something that I knew the good, bad, and the ugly. I want to know the whole thing. And so I actually researched this place not only by going, but also by seeing a lot of videos about people that live here. And I wanted to know why people left. What are all of the terrible, ugly things that I don't want to shield ourselves from before going. And when we visited, and after knowing all of this different information that we had been researching already for months, both my husband and I looked at each other when we were there, and we didn't say very much for the first couple of days. But like at the end of the trip, we looked at each other and we're just like, this feels so right. And then when we visited the schools, there were actually 2 different schools that we absolutely fell in love with. But there was one that really stuck out. And so we have kind of like a fallback plan with the schooling, and that's pretty much how we decided where we were going to go. We decided not to do homeschooling. However, we did decide to do more of a Montessori style. That is my love. I absolutely love the style of Montessori education. And this place is that. It has a blend of Montessori and Waldorf, and just the very fact that the school is in a different country, it's world schooling because there's a big international crowd that goes to the school as well. So it works out. So that's how we decided the area that we were going to live in. And there is possibility of ride sharing and different kind of ecological ways of getting around. So the idea of cars is in my head, and it's something that we have to decide upon, but I feel like that's something that we can, once we get there, perhaps rent a car for a little bit, which is going to be expensive, then move into whether or not we're going to purchase a car and have it over there, or we continue with this other avenue, which is a possibility. I don't know. I'll have to update you with that when the time comes. So that's it. That's what we're doing. We are moving abroad, and oh my god, we are so excited. All 5 of us are like itching for this transformation, for this absolute adventure that we're gonna go on. And you know what? It might be for a year, it might be more. It might be something that we do forever, it might not be. It doesn't really matter that we don't know how long we're gonna be away for. It's the fact that we are going, we're stepping out, we're doing something that has been on our hearts for a really long time, and we're finally taking steps toward that. So I am going to be doing weekly videos, kind of like with updates of what we're doing, showcasing how I'm getting our family ready, and also showcasing how we are moving forward in our digital footprint online to make money. So if living abroad is something that you have been thinking about, dreaming about, or maybe you just want to live vicariously through us, like I said before, please hit that subscribe button. I can't wait to go on this journey, and I cannot wait to take you with us. So I'll see you in the next video. And in the meantime, if you'd like to see what it is that we're doing exactly in order to make money online, then go ahead and check out this video. I think that you'll really like it. All right, until next time, friends. Bye.
If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for new videos coming soon.